What's up, everybody? It's Doc Fortune, and I'm here playing a remaster of one of my favorite games of all time, Dawn of War, Warhammer real-time strategy game. It focuses on building a base and churning out specialized units and vehicles that can deal with the threats that the other player, or in this case we're going to play some hard computers. I haven't played this game since about 2009, but when I did play it, I played the hell out of it, and I only played the Eldar because there's a high learning curve to get really competent at playing a faction. And so I felt like it took all my attention to playing the Eldar, and I had to practice and constantly be on my guard for whatever new thing was going to try to cheese me, because there's a lot of stuff that plays really aggressive, and if you don't know how to deal with it, you're gonna lose. And I lost, I want to say, 75% of my matches when I played competitively. I lost all the time because there's so much that just beats the crap out of you. But some of my counter matchups I won because I played smart and I knew the strategy that countered my counter, if that makes sense. And if, as long as you can execute it, it will counter your counter, and it'll make you feel amazing. And so that's the reason to play this game, because you know, if something's difficult, when you achieve a victory, you know you really earned it. And you can play this as a team game, but I always played a lot of matches one-on-one, and that's what I'm going to be doing against the computer. One-on-one is my most comfortable game mode because there's nobody to blame but yourself. I really love how good it makes you at just dealing with the threat straight on, and if you lose, it's 100% your fault. You can't blame your team, you can't blame matchmaking. You either won or lost on your own merit, and it feels incredible to win because you know you earned it. Even that 15% of the time, you know, or 25, whatever the hell, I'm bad at math. I was an English major, so forgive me for that. But what we're going to do in this series, I had a fun idea, is I'm just going to go against a difficult computer of every single faction, because here's the deal with the AI in Dawn of War. When you scale up the difficulty, maybe I'm wrong because I haven't played the definitive edition that much. I've only played about 4 matches. But in the old game, the computer doesn't get smarter or better when you raise the difficulty. When you raise the difficulty, it gets more resources and it starts with more stuff before you have a chance to get it. So it just throws things at you that are difficult, and you have to figure out how to survive it. But once you survive it, it's not really that smart anymore, and you can steamroll over it. Unlike a player, when you're playing multiplayer, they're going to be in your face from the second the game starts, and you're going to have to deal with everything they're doing to you from the second the match starts to the second you either win or lose. So we're just going to practice. We're going to go through every faction, so you'll get a view from my perspective as an Eldar player, a squishy little elf glass cannon. You'll get a perspective of what it's like to deal with a threat from every kind of faction. I don't know what's meta. I haven't played since, like I said, 2009. But there has been an ongoing community of people who modded the game and kept it alive, but they've been playing their own version of the game that's heavily modded. This is not heavily modded, but you can see there is an option for mods on the player list, so eventually people will figure it out, and if you want to play with mods, it'll be there for you. So I think this game is good. It has every single expansion from the original Dawn of War. It's all in here, so for better or for worse, you can play with everything they ever added to it included. It's a really nice way to get into this game and to try and understand it. I think it's much more in line with classic RTSs like StarCraft, which is how I got into the genre, which is a fantastic game, but in StarCraft it plays completely differently because you're controlling every single little unit individually, where in this you have units comprised of several figures that sort of move and act together, and then you have hero units and vehicles. So it's really cool. We're just going to get in now. I'm running my mouth a whole lot because I just love this game so much. What I want to do is go to skirmish. I'm just going to pick the first map, abandon all hope. We're going to hit accept. You can see under the game options I have difficulty set to hard. I've been playing against random opponents. We're not going to do that because the last 4 games in a row it gave me the Imperial Guard. And the Imperial Guard, the Eldar walk all over them if you just barely know what you're doing. So it made me look a lot better at the game than I had any right to be. I'm not that good at this game, especially I'm rusty as shit. So I'm going to be brushing up and trying to remember my old muscle memories and build orders, but it's probably all outdated. I don't know. We'll just see how it goes. The first race we're going to fight is the Tau. I'm super annoyed because they have all this invisible shit right out of the gate. So I just have to try and play a certain way. The Eldar are very strong against invisible shit. And I'll just show you what I mean. It's called infiltration, but my slang for it is going to be invisible shit. We're playing on AI difficulty hard, starting resources standard, lock teams, yes, I don't know what that means, enable cheat, no. Starting locations are random, but there's only 2 choices, so we're going to just be right against each other. Game speed, normal, resource sharing, yes, that's probably for teams. Resource, let's go in here and look at all this. You can change all this around. You can see we have annihilation, control area, game timer, and take and hold. So these are just the standard game options. I always play standard. Some people uncheck these because they only want to play by annihilating each other, but I don't think that that's the way the game was intended to be played, because I think it's very clear that certain races are good at taking and hold and controlling areas and running out the clock, whereas other races are really good at annihilating. And, you know, if you take these out, then you're really hamstringing some of the races that are good. Like me, for example, I can sneak around and steal control points and backdoor you and do all kinds of annoying, tricky elf shit, but it's a lot harder for me to win a straight-up fight in the long term, although it is possible if you just micromanage and play well. So I leave all these checked because I feel like it's the most fair, and I feel like it forces everybody to play the best that they have to. You have to win these ways no matter what the strength of your race is, or your faction, I should say. So I'm going to be Eldar. We're against the Tau. They're a very shooty race. I don't know. I feel like I'm going to eat shit, but we're just going to see how it goes. Let's go. Got the 80s montage music going. Once it loads, it gives you a second to compose yourself. Think about what you're going to do, but I'm just going to jump right in. I'm going to get my build. I'll explain it in a second after I do it. There we go, and make sure both of these ladies are working on this. So what I did was build Bone Singer, Guardian, and then research Fleet of Foot, which makes the Eldar run faster. I took my 2 builders and put them both on this aspect portal, which generates my special units, and 2 is the optimum number. They'll build it as fast as possible. As soon as these guys spawn, I want them capping some kind of point, because that gives us additional resources. And I got another one coming out. I'm going to set his rally point over here so he can capture a forward point for us. As soon as he comes out, I'm going to have him capture this point. And I'm going to research Dark Reapers and send these ladies down here. Actually, I need them to build power. So I don't get behind in power, I'm going to have them build 1 generator for now. And then I'm going to sit for a second until I see what the enemy is doing. Danger has found us. Me and our dudes are getting shot, so I need a warlock because it detects invisible dudes. These guys are about to turn invisible. I'm going to have them stop capping and attack these guys because I think that they'll do it. I need to turn all my guys to stand your ground so they don't chase to death. And in fact, I'm going to turn my base to spawn them on stand ground stance so that they don't just, I don't have to set them to that. And I need to do that for my aspect portal as well. These dudes are shooting the Tau, but they're not doing anything. I need them to cap. They have their warlock now so that they can I need to have these guys shoot so they don't just stand here getting shot. And now all my guys are running up here together. They're on attack move. I need to get the Reapers up here because they will shred these dudes. And I'm going to get their little leader guy because it gives them plus 50% damage. So we killed them. I'm going to run these guys back and I'm going to let these fresh units go cap this point. These dudes are just getting killed. Don't go over here. I need to turn on fleet of foot, run them back, get at least their leader back in one unit. I don't want to spam a whole bunch. I need these ladies to build me a soul shrine. No, I can't yet. I need to build more. I don't have enough resources. I need to cap this point so that they can get more resources. But you can see the tower right here. This is a very small map, so my dudes are just on them. Holy smokes. I forgot how small this map is. My guys are respawning here. Ugh, they're getting shredded though. Because these Tau Fire Warriors, they have such a far range. I'm going to run these guys over here out of it. My guys are just getting chewed up. My Dark Reapers have a long range as well, but I need to get these guys capping. I need money and I need power. I need 165. I'm super low. Here come their melee guys. I'm getting crunked. Run! Run, you fools! Yeah, I had a really hard time with them right away because they're a powerful ranged race. I'm not giving up. But you can see I can't sit here and just fight them. They're shredding me. So I need at least... I need 220. I just don't have enough. Okay, come here. I need this chick to build a listening post. That's how you get more money. I need 80. So 1 second. Dark Reapers are doing good. I shouldn't have these dudes fighting. I should fleet them and run them around so that they can kite this guy to death. We need to go here and attack, especially these Guardians. They need to go over here because they have the Warlock, which allows them to see this invisible douchebag. So now he's dead. So I'm just going to send them back up here and have them start shooting because I need to get my economy up. There we go. That gives us a little bit more. Seems like one of my builders got killed somewhere. I'm going to kite them for a second. My Guardians got shredded because, see, I'm not micromanaging them well. And you really have to do that with the Eldar. I'm not floating any resources because I really don't have that many. So, yeah, they've capped and built turrets all around me while I'm running from their melee guys. So you can see, even the hard computer will give you difficulty. I'm getting a victory countdown. So you can just GG it. I think you can surrender in... I think you can surrender in multiplayer. There's going to come a point where you realize you can't win, and we were at it. You can see there's no way they beat me by 1,000. It just gives them a whole bunch up front, and that's what makes it hard difficulty. And that's not even the hardest difficulty. Like, let's go into skirmish. Same map. We'll just we're not going to play this again, but just to show you what I'm talking about. Beyond hard, there's harder and insane. So they get even more free shit. And I feel like the Tau become really strong once you tech up with them. And if the game gets free resources to just out-tech you with the Tau, how do you deal with that? Especially because that map, you could see we were like one-on-one. Like, there was... Our bases were literally against each other. So this is one of those maps that I'm just going to go through them and play them all just so we can see what all the maps look like. I remember back in the day, I had very specific maps that I would only play because they were like the most fair. But this is just a tour of what the game has to offer. The next map is Absolute Zero, which looks like another small map where we're right up against each other. So let me see. Let's accept. I think everything else is okay. We're not going to do random though. We're going to fight Space Marines next. Space Marines are probably the most common dudes you're ever going to see. They're good against everything. They're always strong. Who am I gonna pick? Who do I want to face? My guys are blue and red, so I need to face somebody who is like a kind of an opposing color, so it's clear to see who we are. Blue sort of opposite to yellow, so we'll fight the Imperial Fists. I think that would be a pretty good contrast. I'm not sure. We don't want to fight anybody blue. Salamanders are green. White scars. Space wolves. Man, I don't want to fight the space wolves. Honestly, I'm scared. I'm scared as a little Eldar. It has no effect. It's just the lore of the game. Space wolves are badass. Yep, I'm a smurfy little elf, and I'm gonna be fighting these basically genetic cyber knights of the future. They're super badass, but they have a cool aesthetic. That's the reason I play the Eldar. I think they look cool, and I feel the same way about the Space Marines. Space Marines are cool. I played them more in Dawn of War 2, but we're gonna see how they beat my ever-loving ass right now. So I'm gonna try to do better this time. I might not narrate as much, but it's the same strategy as before. I'm gonna go Rangers Farseer, which is my old opening. And before we get into it, I'm gonna explain it to you because I don't want to have to be explaining while I'm playing. Basically what you do is you queue up your normal build order. I usually get a Bone Singer, 2 Guardians, and I research Fleet of Foot. I have the Guardians start capping the strategic locations because those are what give you your resources, and those are where you build your listening posts, which are kind of like free buildings that protect it from being capped. You can upgrade them and they deal damage, but they don't deal great damage. You need to support them, and you can even build other turrets, which I might do against these guys. I don't know. What I used to do against the Space Marines is they would always use this tactic called double assault, where they would build 2 melee focused Marine squads with jump packs, and they would try to melee me because all my shit sucks in melee. And then they would get to Grey Knights, which are like a super strong melee unit, and they would get a chaplain, and they were just fucking unkillable. But there was a way you could beat it with Harlequins. I don't know what this computer's gonna do. Probably not all that. Let's see. We're gonna go build the Ascension Portal, and then I'm gonna go Bone Singer, Guardian, Fleet of Foot. This builder spawns super quick. Make sure they're both working on it. You want 2 at a time. I'm even gonna build another builder because we'll need it by the time this comes out, honestly. I need to get them build, hold shift, select power, and have them start queuing up a power next, and I want these guys to immediately start capping. I did something dumb with these ladies and they stopped finishing their building, so I'm going to select them again, hold shift, and then have them go to that building. I'm going to build Rangers, and as soon as I have power, I'm going to research infiltration. These guys need to go cap this forward point. The Space Marines are probably going to be knocking at our door any second. Okay, let me get infiltration. I need 75. I know this is annoying. I'm sorry. I'm just going to wait for it instead of being a child. There we go. Okay. I need them to build a listening post immediately. Build listening post. You come down here and support these dudes. Attack, move. I'm gonna make sure they're all on stand their ground. Stand their ground. These guys need to come out and attack down here, and I'm gonna put them on stand their ground. Then I'm gonna select my base and make sure it spawns people in stand their ground. The reason I do that is because I don't like my guys running off and chasing people into their enemy base and dying. All these guys are done, so I'm going to take the guys that don't have a warlock and just have them cap. I'm going to set these guys up here and have them protect my forward base. They might come around back here somehow. It looks like they are capping this strategic point too. So I'll send the Rangers after them, but I'm going to get this point. You cap this, you attack here, and gain a couple of units, will you? I'm going to research Dark Reapers. I should have been doing this already. I'm going to have this lady build a listening post. Go, go, go. Okay, I got Dark Reapers. I need some. I can get them at 210. So the victory countdown has begun. That means they have capped more strategic points than me. So I need to make that a priority, but I need some Dark Reapers first. We're going with a combination of Reapers and Rangers. It's a little unorthodox, but we're going to go cap this point back here, and I'm going to upgrade this into a turret because it's the closest thing to my base. Now I have to be really careful about my economy because dummies. I selected them accidentally. This is my fault. I need to turn on fleet. I'm going to give them a warlock so they can see invisible things. I'm going to bring these dudes down here to protect this flank. And I need these guys to go cap another strategic point somewhere. Where are they? Right? No. Okay. We have Space Marines here. We don't want to just stand here and fight them. They'll kill you. Run. So we have to run. We have to bring these biatches back. We have 6 minutes to get back in the game, so I'm going to take my units here and run them down to start helping. And then I need to run these guys up and find a strategic location to capture. Like, I guess there's only one. Here we go. We can kill this. We'll just let them do that for the time being. We need to have these ladies build a soul shrines. That's our tech building, but we don't have enough power, I guess, so we'll build some power. These dudes are getting wrecked because our rangers are invisible and they can't see them. But we need to make sure our people are not on fleet. Yeah, they're all dead. So, you guys, go down here and capture this critical location, please. While I get another Dark Reaper squad to guard this side. And my builder lady can teleport, so I'm going to jump her over here and have her build a listening post right here. These dudes are toast. I let them down. I feel like shit. You don't want to waste guys, but I did. And I'm not going to beat myself up over it. I'm going to get more guys. Run, lady! It's not worth it. Don't die. Okay. But these dudes just spawned, so they can come down here and help her. Well, let's give them a leader. Go ahead and cap. Fellers. Not you. You. Cap. And you cover them. Oh, I should have... Here's what I need to do. You go over here and cover. And you cap. I'm playing so bad. I'm sorry. I know this is annoying. Alright. I need tech. You ladies, build me a soul shrine, please. What do I need? I'm close. There we go. These guys are fucking this building up. That's okay. We're going to make sure we run these up to harass them. And I'm going to have her go over here and build a listening post. Please, go do it. Kite back. I don't want to fight these dudes straight on. I'm going to turn this on so it starts building a turret. Sorry if this is annoying. These dudes are holding this and I'm fine with that. I'm going to make sure they have a leader. Oh, we're getting hosed because they have a listening post here. And see, I'm playing bad because those dudes weren't even capping that. I'm going to run these back and then have them attack move right here so that they start shooting these Marines. They can see the Rangers, but their morale is super broken. I'm sure I'm missing something killing me over here, and I am. I'm running. I'm running here because... Can I upgrade this? Yeah, I can upgrade this. I'm going to give these guys nothing because I don't have the money for it. So as you can see, constant harassment makes it difficult to... deal with these dudes. I'm going to send these Reapers as backup. I think these Rangers are okay for the moment. No, they're getting effed up. Okay, we're just gonna go there. Or have them cover right here. The problem is there's a listing post right there and it's spotting our rangers. They shouldn't be able to even see us, but yeah, we killed these guys and this turret helped us, so that's good. Let's run them up over here to protect this. Maybe get our economy back up and running. It might not be too late. We need to go... Oof. I need this and this. We probably need more power. I'm going to build 2 by holding shift. No! See, I messed up. I right-clicked off of them. It's just a bad habit. Okay, there we go. Attack move. I need to run these guys back and take them off. So, as you can see, the countdown, the victory countdown for me is now counting down for about 6 minutes because I'm controlling this critical location. Shoot, my guys are getting killed! Run, 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 run! They might live, they might live, they might live. Nope. But the rangers are invisible, so they're just going to go nuts trying to get them until they get somebody that can see. So what I'm going to do is give them a few more guys. What I need now is a fire dragon. And I need to try and research this as soon as possible. I need vehicles. Why can't I build it? Okay, let me build a webway. I'm out of room to build shit, I guess, so let's just do that. I hear that I'm taking damage. I'm gonna run. We're not fighting anything over here, so I'm gonna run these guys up and I'm gonna give them a reinforcement just so they have an extra guy. We're shooting them from the way into our base right here, but okay, they haven't taken the critical location back. We need to build the support portal, which gives us vehicles, and then that'll allow us to mobilize for war whenever that's built. In the meantime, I'm going to give grenades to my guardians, and then I'm going to spawn guardians that might help us. We have a couple of turrets which are helping us hold off the Space Marines. They haven't recaptured this, they're just trying to kill us, so we're going to win in 5 minutes if nothing else changes. I'm going to go over here and guard this point so that they can't take it back. And yeah, they're hanging out down here, but we wrecked them. Move my whole army over here. Make sure they're... Can I get them all on fleet? No, just the rangers. Then I can turn them on fleet. I can turn them on fleet by clicking them. I need to give them a leader. They don't have one. But we want the rangers right here. Select them all and turn off fleet so that they don't shoot at 50%. See, these guys are still running. They have a little halo around them. Alright, I'm way behind. I'm probably floating a bunch. I can make not 4. I want 2 of these and I want 2 falcons. You can see now that the computer's advantage is not really... Like, they kind of threw everything they had at me and we wore them out. They're not really smart with whatever they have left. But they are probably about to hit us with vehicles, so... That's why we're getting a fire dragon squad and a falcon. I think fire dragons are... You can only hold 1 in the grav tank. Here comes the enemies. We're gonna run back. Don't let this dude fight you. Just kite them. You can turn off fleet and then have them go. We're gonna throw a grenade at him. There we go. He got wrecked. Alright, what do I need? I need another falcon. I need to research Wraith Lords. And I need these fire dragons to come here. And we're gonna do a little sneaky. Let me see, I need to research stealth. I don't have the economy for it. Okay, we have both falcons and both fire dragon squads. Oh shit, here they come. Let's run the falcons both over here, because they can support these guardians and these guys. You see, they can't deal with that. These guys are holding this, so we're good there. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna take the falcons right up here. We're gonna make sure we're researching. We have mobilized for war, and we can get our armor upgrade. There we go. Get them right here. We see the Space Marine base is right there. Can you come over here, please? Come over here. Come over here, dum-dum. This is really... I would be dead in multiplayer. I don't know why the game's letting me get away with this, but here we go. We're gonna jump into their base, and we're gonna unload our guys right here. And just make sure they all focus the shooty buildings first. The fire dragons do very high damage to buildings and vehicles, so you can just jump into their base. You can do this to people in multiplayer as well. It works. We're just gonna kill their base. Their army's all over the wherever the fuck, whatever they're doing. But this is where they live. Make sure they're all focusing the same thing. Go ahead and get an extra guy, fellas. We're just shredding their command center down. We've got the critical location. We've got the turrets. They've got some guys trapped over here, but they can't get through 2 turrets and a guardian squad. They can't get through rangers and 2 dark reapers, and we have fire dragons in their base killing all their stuff. This must not be all their bases, so we'll just keep looking. They gotta have stuff somewhere. Here we go. They got kind of a second little base. Make sure everybody focuses the shooty buildings first. Shooty buildings first. Shooty buildings first. Because a lot of people just spam turrets. And this counters that, so fuck them. Kill this thing. You can see with fire dragons it goes down very fast. I'm gonna make sure they have their leader up at all times. Don't have them shooting this dude. They don't do shit to this dude. Have them killing the base. But we're winning in 10 seconds. It doesn't matter. I thought we were gonna lose against the Space Marines, so GG. I played super bad, but you can kind of see the shit that you have to deal with. The reason that we got a take and hold victory, the enemy almost did it to us, but they took the critical location. On a lot of maps, there's 2 or 3 critical locations, but on these first few that are just straight 1v1s, there's only 1 critical location. So they took it, and I was like, oh shit, I'm losing the game. And I took it back, and they were just too stupid to ever get it back from me. And so even though I had this little cheeky strategy of flying fire dragons back into the back of their base, we still just beat them by running out the clock. We held the critical location longer than they did, and they didn't take it back. So GG. You can beat people like that, and it is just a part of the game. You can look at the end. I am terrible. I'm just kind of like, I was trying to show you the strategy of what you would maybe are supposed to do in a standard fight when you don't know what your opponents are going to do. You build a couple Guardian squads, you build a couple of Dark Reaper squads. This time I went with Rangers because I knew Space Marines are weak against invisible shit. They have to build a little skull, and some of their special command units will allow them to see invisible shit, and their listening posts do, so that's why our Rangers were getting shot over here. They were too close to this, but once we moved them back, they couldn't ever see us. They never built the special shit to see us. And we just kept breaking their morale, and 2 Dark Reaper squads would just annihilate them. They couldn't get through all these turrets I built over here, because when I had some spare shit, I built a little extra gun here, and it just gave these guys so much support. They couldn't ever get through it. We eventually would have won once I learned to play a little bit better. But real players are not going to give you this luxury. They're going to play much more like what the computer did to us at the start, where they rush you with a bunch of stuff and then you have to deal with it the whole time, and they're going to micromanage it. They're not bad. Space Marine players are pretty good, but you can beat them depending on their strategy. You have to figure out what they're doing first, because if they just play straight, you have to play one way. You have to do this, the standard, what I would consider kind of a standard strategy. Except I never had enough money to get a Farseer, which I do like to get against the Space Marines because she has an ability that does a lot of damage to a single target, which you can use on the Force Commander. He's hard to deal with. Double Assault Marines are hard to deal with. Grey Knights are hard to deal with. And a lot of people run that shit. There's a way to beat it, but you have to know what it is and you have to play it almost perfect. So we got lucky. The stupid computer didn't know how to do any of that shit, and we just beat him. Yay for us. Let's see. We're going to quit battle. It shows our resources. The computer kicks the shit out of me in resources because it gets a bunch of free up front. But you can see it. I didn't even do that well in technology, and I still beat the computer handily. So it didn't prioritize teching up. It kept building units or something. Something like that. My military, I beat them by 5 times. But they did have a lot more resources than me, and they still won based on that. Those cheating bastards. Alright, so let's go to the main menu. I'm going to go to the skirmish, which is just the standard. We did Abandon All Hope, Absolute Zero. We're just right up against each other. I think this one is the first map where it starts to get a little bit bigger and a little bit better. But yeah, so look. No, it doesn't, because these are all... Okay, the first one is 129, so you're literally right up against each other for the map size. The second one's 257, which is a little bit cramped for me. Battle Marshes is 257. I play this one a lot, but it is the same size. Okay, I want to get used to all the maps that are out there. I play Blood River all the time. I don't play Battle Marsh all the time. So I'm going to play this one to see what it's like and to show you all what it's like without skipping too much of the content. I do kind of just want to show this off because I love this game so much. So we're going to accept. We surrendered to the Tau. They beat the shit out of us. We beat the Space Marines. Oh, the Sisters of Battle are... I'm not gonna lie, they're kind of a counter to the Eldar. So I don't know what the computer's gonna do with this shit. Fuck, I don't know what to do. You can tell I'm traumatized by having lost my ass. I mean, like, I've gotten this shit kicked out of me by people playing the Sisters of Battle online. They are very strong against the Eldar because what they basically do is they take their command unit and they tie up my units in melee while the Seraphim, their flying unit that has... They're not flying unit, they're like a jump pack unit. But really what the jump pack allows them to do is stay on this constant high-speed move. And they have 2 guns and they can just gun my guys down because they're so fast. And the thing about the Eldar is they rely on being fast. And it's a real pain in the ass because you have to constantly micromanage them. But if you can put in the effort and the discipline to learn how to do it, they're really strong. Because they just don't die. They run away from everything and shoot you and kite you around. And all their bullshit tricks. It just works if you can put in the effort to do it and make it work. But a lot of people don't want to, and that's understandable. I just love them I love their lore. I love their design. I also love the Sisters of Battle, and I hate fucking fighting them, so... We're gonna see what happens. Here we go. Sorry if that sounded muffled or bad. I noticed the audio on some of my previous games has not sounded great, so I'm gonna make an effort to be closer up on the mic, speak more clearly. I'm gonna build my Ascension Portal, then I'm gonna Bone Singer, Guardian Fleet, and then I'm just gonna even go ahead and build another Bone Singer. That might be stupid or bad. I don't care. It's the strategy I'm going with. Make sure both of these ladies are building this so you get the maximum amount of it. And the second I get my first Guardian, I'm going to have them go cap this forward point so we can get a defense up on it ASAP. Cap it. I'm going to get Rangers. It's just a reflex. It's my old classic style. I'm going to keep going with a mix of Rangers and Reapers for the time being. I'm going to have these girls build a power generator so that I don't get behind on power. I need a Reaper Stone also. Oh shoot, no. I need to cancel that. I need to make sure No, it costs 0 power. We're doing it. No, I can't because it has to be researched first. Sorry, I'm remembering how to play the game. And I'm wasting time. I need these guys capping. And I need these guys to have a Warlock. So they can see invisible things. So they said their mission's successful. We've got Fleet of Foot researching, which is going to allow us to build more stuff. I'll explain in a second. Okay, I got the Rangers. I want them up here on the forward position. I'm going to give them a couple of extra guys, and I'm going to try to get this as soon as it hits 75. I need this. This research allows them to become invisible, and then they're a nightmare to deal with for the opponent. Sisters of Battle. They could be knocking at our door any second. I need this up as soon as possible. But we can't. So I need these guys up here supporting them, and I need her over here building another listening post. I need more money. This is almost done researching. As soon as it is, I'm gonna have that portal. I'm gonna have it build Reapers next. So far the sisters are not knocking at our doors, so they're not playing super aggressive yet. We can see them any minute. But we have invisible guys. We have 2 pretty strong Guardian squads. We need these ladies building our soul shrine as soon as possible, but we don't have enough power for that. Or one thing I need to find is the critical location. There's one right here. I need to go cap this. Come on, Guardians. Go up here, everybody. And I need my Rangers too. I can see them. There's a lot of things I'm getting used to again about commanding the units. It's less intuitive as you might think. Because I played Dawn of War 2 for so long, but I do like this game a lot more. Okay, I need these. Reapers. You. Attack move here. So you can see these guys are already having the same idea as us. They are trying to capture the critical location. We're in cover here, and now our Rangers are coming to back us up. We're kicking their ass. Just keep up the pressure. They're keeping up the pressure on us. They have dudes in our base. Build this into a listening post. Start getting Dark Reapers as soon as possible. Go here. Attack them. Attack them. Attack them. You go repair this. Repair this. Repair this. You go build some power. Build some power. Build some power. I need more money actually, so we're gonna hold off on power because we need to capture more of these little bullshit things like this. Have them run there. Okay, these guys aren't capping this, so I'm annoyed with them. We're gonna run them back here and have them in cover. And then make sure they attack move in this area so that they kill anybody that's right there. We've got a listening post there. I'm gonna build a turret just for extra support, and I'm gonna have these guys hold this with the leader. Give me one more, please. And send them right here. Said we're under enemy fire, so they're right here. Somebody's hosing us. I need this lady. I want her in my life. The Farseer. I like her style, especially against these Sisters of Battle. Oh, come on. There we go. Kite these guys back. And then have them attack move right here so that they support the portal. Don't kill my builder, bro. Don't tase me. There we go. We got her out. She's going to build the soul shrine. No, she's not. We don't have enough money. Can she build a webway? Yes, she can. We're going to build it right there. These dudes are good. They're holding out. We'll run them up here. See what they can fuck with. Run up, fellas. Ooh, I don't know about that. We don't need to mess with that to win. We can just hold this. So that's exactly what they're going to do. They're going to get into cover and they're going to hold this. These dudes did their job. They held everything off. Can we build the soul shrine yet? We need one. We need one. I need 225. I can wait for that. I think I started spawning another Dark Reaper squad. There we go. Whew. Okay, we got it. I need 2 builders on this. Come up here, lady. Work on this. And... no, I just have the 1. I need... where are all my builders? Ah, where are you? Is there one down here? Is she dead? They killed her! Damn it! There we go. I'm gonna research... Shroud. That'll give us invisibility. There we go. Go repair this, kind lady. Dark Reaper, can I get one? I need 210. I'll just be patient. I don't have the economy to really be spamming this shit out. So, while these guys aren't doing anything, let's put them on fleet of foot, have them run over here and capture this so we can get some more economy. And, you come up here. Her jump's not quite up yet. It has a cooldown. She's gonna build a listing post. We need one desperately. These guys are holding this. Get them some reinforcements. I think I just spent all the money that she was going to use to go build that listing post. Let's get some. Nothing. She's gonna start building this, so that's cool. What is this? Capture this, dum-dums. That's how you win. Something happened. I don't know what I'm doing where maybe they just like sent a squad to their death to capture that and they got it all and just died. But they decapped it. Sometimes people will do that. Let's go build a listening post right here. We just need to get our economy up. I'm gonna get a Dark Reaper squad. Yeah, there we go. And then once I have 2, I'm gonna go pressure this critical location, and if we have them both, we can start forcing the victory. I don't know where the sisters are. Normally sisters will be really aggressive and they'll just be in your face and making your life a nightmare the whole time. That's why I was having like Goonie PTSD whenever I was talking about them at the start of the map. There's nothing here. I don't know what they're doing. I guess here's the thing. The computer sucks at some of the factions. It just sucks at them. It sucks that the Imperial Guard and the Imperial Guard are also somewhat countered by the Eldar, in my opinion. I think the Imperial Guard kind of eats shit against the Eldar. But in this case, I think it's just a matter that the computer doesn't seem how to know to play this. Right now I'm going to run these guys back and have them capture this relic if they can. We have this, that's good. I need them back over here. I'm going to just jump them. And then I'm going to have them build a support portal. I'm going to also, can I research healing? Yes. So this will make our webway. This is our population building. You can also load units into it. It'll allow you to travel. And that's an important strategy. For the Eldar, they can teleport between webways. You need to make sure you're using that against a real opponent or you won't be maximizing all the strengths that you're going to have when people have a lot of times a much easier time just rolling over you, to be honest. If they just send vehicles or heavy armored infantry early on. In fact, speaking of that, I need this support portal so I can research warp spiders, and I want to do that right away. I'm going to go up and build another webway right here, and then I need to start make sure all my research is up. I need optics and armor, and I need this ASAP. How much is it? 340 and 340. But right now we're controlling the critical location, so you could hear, maybe if I don't have the sound effects too low, victory countdown has begun. We'll win in 6 minutes if they don't come get us, and they might. I'm kind of scared. We're not super advanced in our tech, but we're getting there. What do we got? What do we got? We can mobilize for war. We need more power. Where's my lady? I need a lady. Here you go, ladies. We're gonna have them build a few. We are significantly behind on our power. We'll just let them do that for a while and then we'll catch up. In the meantime, let's get Vipers. I just recall in my reptile brain Vipers being strong against the sisters, so I would recommend them. You can set these guys as a group by selecting control and hitting 1, and now they are a group. If I hit 1, I'll select them both. I'm going to do the same with this control 2. That way these guys will act in tandem when I want them to. And it's my little builder lady. Oh, look at these snuggly little smurfs. Let's get them up here on the front line. Lady, you go jump over here to this relic. The relic is important to capture and to have because it allows you to build your strongest, like, mythical units. Okay, they're rushing us, so we need, these guys are on fleet. They're gonna do 50%. I'm gonna kite them back. Kite them back. Kite them back. You can turn on fleet and run. We can get back to this location and then we can turn on them and attack again. I need a Viper. I'm sending it right here. There we go. Let them get into the fire of the turret and then turn off fleet. You always want to kind of kite with the Eldar. We can. Okay, this guy is just going to wreck these guys' shit, so we're just going to send him to attack. You can see he starts firing missiles. He's a nightmare. We're going to research Wraith Lords next, and I'm going to start getting Warp Spiders. 2 squads. Our guys are under fire up here by some heavy infantry. Our rangers got annihilated. Holy shite. We're going to run back because we have a turret right here. And I'm going to have this lady build one right here. And then upgrade this. These guys got down to 2 guys. Stay back, little elfy dudes. Let's run, little elves. Let them eat shit from the turrets. We want these guys to focus the turret. Then we can turn around and start shooting them. I'm going to send a Wraith Lord up here. Run, don't die. Don't die, dum-dum. These are our heavy anti-infantry units. These dudes are... I neglected them. I feel bad. But both squads are still alive. They're just down to 2 dudes. We'll have the Viper stay right here, and we want him to stand his ground. This is my fault. I've been a bad Warhammer daddy. I didn't tell my people to do the right thing. So there we go. We got 2 Warp Spider squads. Our dudes are getting wrecked, but it's about to change. Here's a Wraith Lord. Tie these dudes up in melee. These Warp Spiders are going to tear these fucking dudes up. I need another one, I guess, though, because they're getting wrecked by this Force Commandery dude. And I'm going to go ahead and get a Farseer as well. And I don't have enough resources for this. This Viper is just holding his ground. What a champ. Go get him, boys. The Reapers are going to back him up. Nobody should be able to rush them with this Viper around because he'll just blow them to smithereens. He keeps knocking them down. It's super annoying. The Warp Spiders had their morale broken. I'm going to jump them out. Nope, they died. I need to jump these dudes out. They're eating shit. I don't know what these Space Marines... No, they're not Space Marines. They're sisters. They're the Inquisition, basically. They ate their Wheaties for breakfast. They're kicking our ass. But they can't... Oh, shit. They killed my Wraith Lord. Alright, we're going to get this, and we're going to set this, and that way our guys will keep spawning here. No, 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 no. Don't go fight him, dummy. You see, he's dead. This is my fault because they're on a bad stance. And they're on a bad stance because I didn't set it right in the damn building. Get these guys a leader. Can I buy this? Nope. Holy shit, these guys are broken. I'm not paying enough attention for this. So even against the computer, you can see if you play stupid games, you're going to win stupid prizes. I need to get these guys out and just have them run. They're getting shot by a fucking glitter bomb laser tank. I need to make sure I get my tech up turn these guys off fleet of foot. The Viper goes down. Attack! Here comes my lady. Get these dudes, please. There we go. Go, Power Rangers. You get up here and get them too. She got wrecked. I'm so bad at this game, guys. I'm not getting the take and hold victory because they did get a critical location back. I'm still holding this one though. But they are just wrecking me. I don't know what I did wrong. They out-teched me. I'm feeling super demoralized. Looks like I still have some okay guys. I'm floating a shit ton of dudes, so I'm gonna do the cheesiest thing I can think of and make 4 Vipers. These guys are gonna take this down, so I feel good about that. Can I get the... turn the shroud on? There we go. This will help a little bit. Fellers, go help these nice Viper pilots. They got aircraft shit I don't even know about. I honestly didn't play that much Soulstorm. I'm sorry to say. I'm open to it, I just didn't play that much. My economy's in the trash. I am floating a bunch of resources, but I need builders. So I'm gonna try to get them over here. I don't think I have any still alive. She got wrecked immediately by these things that are bombing us. Let's see if I can get her to run over here. Okay, there we go. Run. I'll build an aspect portal so I can start making guys. In fact, I'll build a couple. These guys are kind of holding it. My population's full. Because these douchebags over here killed some of my webways. I still have one, but that's how you get your population up, is building webways. These warp spiders are doing decent work of supporting the Vipers, but I would rather the vehicles be taking damage because they have better armor than the warp spiders do. This thing is slowly going down. Damn, there we go. Triple Vipers. Let's get the pop up. Come on, lady. Build some webways. We might be back in this. This is why you don't surrender against the computer. It's stupid. Let's go. What we need to do is get a control point. So we're pushing this way. Go, Eldar Rangers. This fucking thing's still bombing my base. I really need to go deal with it. Everybody get this. Everybody get this fucking thing. See how fast they take it down. Oh, we got his attention. Down he goes. Focus fire, boys. Focus fire. Got a whole bunch of sisters knocking at our door. Don't let these guys go running to their death. Jump them out. Jump them out. Let the Vipers do the work. Okay, we got a biatch in our back door. Sounds like a Dr. Seuss book. Let's get warp spiders on this. Oh shit, we need this lady. No, our population's decent. We need power. Just hope they ignore you for a minute. How do I get the fucking upgrade for the warp spiders? We gotta deal with this. This is very annoying. They're backdooring us. This is what I do to people, and so that's why I'm extra annoyed by it. They are purging me. They're screaming, purge them, and they're doing it. It's working, but we're not dead yet. Oh, we can make a few of these? No. No, not enough power. But she's on it. Hunky Brewster's on the case. Oh, we're dead. We're toast. It's GG. I tried, fam. But there's no shame in surrendering when you're whipped, because sometimes you just know it. can see the computer almost doubled me in resources. They beat me significantly in tech. I guess they just held back the whole game and teched up and then threw everything at me all at once while I was busy trying to hold the map and get a dumb take and hold victory. But here's my experience. Normal Sisters of Battle will not do that shit. What they will do is they'll make a Canoness, and they'll make 2 Seraphim, and they'll run into your base, and they'll kill your builders, they'll harass your Guardians while they're capping, they'll attack all your little units, and it's really fucking hard to deal with. So, I just don't know what to do against it. There is a strategy for it. There is a way to beat it. But I'm not the one to tell you, kid. I'm not Obi-Wan, so I can't remember. I told you, I did play some Soulstorm, and I like it. I think it's a good expansion. I don't care what people... You can think whatever you want. Overall, I felt like it did add some cool stuff that I had always wanted to see in the game to it, like the Sisters. I like the Sisters. I bought the Sisters in tabletop. They have cool models. No Tyranids, though. We always had to mod in the Tyranids, so that's the one thing I'll say against Dawn of War is we never got the Tyranids, and they're sorely missed. They're sorely missed. You know, some of the mods were good, but they weren't really. None of the mods were truly balanced. The old game had its own kind of balance, and you just accepted what it was. So that's kind of how it is. Eldar are disadvantaged against some things, and I would say Sisters of Battle we are heavily disadvantaged against. Alright, I am going to keep going because I still got a lot of games in me, and I want to see more of these maps. I want to play more of these matches. I'm not tired or pissed off or worn out like I sometimes been getting with Risk of Rain lately. But this is my first day off in a long time. I got good rest, and I'm feeling super pumped to be playing my favorite version of Dawn of War. So, give me 1 minute. I'll be right back. Okay, we're back. Thanks for being patient with me. Right now, we're doing Eldar versus the Galaxy, where we play every map and we play every faction. So I can get used to all the bullshit that I used to have to put up with in multiplayer back in the day. Let's see, so far, we have played... Let's go... I need to go look at the list. We'll just accept this. So far we played the Tau. We lost. They kicked our ass. We were right up against them, and with all the free money for tech, they easily out-teched us, and they beat our sparkly butt elf Christmas asses. They took our candy canes from us, and they spanked us with them. So we lost to the Tau computer on hard, but we beat the Space Marines, and they're way manlier, so I don't know what the fuck that means. We didn't make up for it that much. We beat the Space Marines. They threw everything they had at us, and it wasn't enough. Sisters of Battle just waited the entire game till they had their strongest shit, and they threw it all at us, and they I was not ready at all. They kicked our asses. They kicked our asses on the computer. Which is humiliating, but look, I'm not as good as I used to be. That's why we're playing all these races, so I can get used to this. Factions, I mean. I tend to call them races. That's what we called them back in the day in D&D, but I think that's not always really the case, because some of these groups are factions that are made up of several different kinds of races or monsters or beings. They're not all really uniform. I think it makes more sense to call them factions, just to help keep it clear as to what they really are. This is another one I'm going to hold my head on. Like, I had trauma over the sisters. The sisters, if I can say the word right. Excuse me. The sisters of battle. The SOBs, the sucky old bitches, as I call them sometimes, because they make me so mad, and I'm a petty man-child. The orcs are hilarious. They are my second favorite race in the game. Their voice lines are the funniest lines in the game. They talk mad shit about the Eldar, and you can't even argue with them. It's so fucking funny. I love the orcs. I hate fighting the orcs. They're strong. I might be able to beat them because I played them a lot. Anything that I hate, I played it a lot, and it kicked my ass a lot. But that also means that I was the best at countering it. I'm more likely to lose to something I'm not used to playing against, because Tau and Sisters of Battle, in a way, I feel like are more specialized races where you have to do more. You have to know the right builds, you have to know the right units, the right matchups, and you have to heavily micromanage both the Tau, the Sisters of Battle, and the Eldar. Not so much with the Space Marines, not so much with the Orcs, not so much with Chaos. They're strong. You can kind of leave them alone near defensible structures and they'll take care of business. Then you just need to rush your tech and make sure you don't get out-teched. That's the most important thing with the Space Marines, in my opinion. I don't know. I'm not an expert, so look up guides, but they're all like 4 years old at this point, so I'm just kind of trying to tell you the best is what I can remember from when I played back in the day. The orcs, I've talked enough bullshit. The orcs are going to kick my ass, I think. But I said the same thing about the Space Marines and we won. So let's try it out. I'm going to do... a controversial build. Because I just need to know for myself. I never see people build Banshees. And I don't know if they're garbage or what, but like... in Dawn of War 2, I used Banshees a lot, and they can be really useful in the right circumstances, and I feel like against the orcs might be the right circumstances, so we're going to change the map. We're at 2 losses, 1 win. Our only wins against the Space Marines. We're about to go to one of my favorite maps, Blood River, but here's the deal. This is a small map. The orcs have a shit ton of mobs they're going to throw at us, and they're going to be in our face from Jump Street. The orcs have no respect for our sparkly David Bowie asses. They love the Space Marines. They want to fight the Space Marines because the Space Marines have the best loot, and they understand how the world works. They understand that the biggest guy is in charge, the Emperor. That's the same way the orcs. They're like the war boss. He's the biggest guy. We follow him. We get it. So like the orcs, they like the humans the best. That's my opinion. We're going to fight them right now, and we're going to try to beat their asses and show them. You know, Smurfs can be badass too. We know magic and shit, you know. They're gonna walk all over our faces. Let's go. We're gonna build Banshees, which is the Eldar melee unit. Alright, we're gonna get this bitch building. Sorry, pardon my French, I have a lot of respect for the Bone Singer. We're gonna get her building an aspect portal right away. We're gonna get her second friend building this right away. I need a forward post right away, the one in the water. As soon as the Guardians spawn. Go get this right away. You kind ladies, please build me a power generator right away. And I'm getting the Banshees. I probably should have went Rangers. My most comfortable opening is what I would call just kind of a standard Eldar opening, is you can build the aspect portal, get Rangers, infiltrate them so they're invisible so that they can support your Guardians, and then start cranking out Dark Reapers and have your Bone Singers cap, have them build your support units. You have the macro in the background. You have to have like your, see, here come the orcs already to wreck our day. So I'm just gonna have these dudes attack, move. You can't let them sit here and harass you. I need a Banshee squad right away. I'm gonna target them right there. We're gonna run. These dudes are gonna come up behind. The orcs are confused because they have small orc brains. We're gonna keep reinforcing our Guardians. They're outnumbered, and soon the Banshees are gonna be here. Yep. Where are my builders? Go over here and build me a listing post, kind lady. We're gonna need them against the orcs. Here we go, Banshees. Get them. Get them, girls. Turn on fleet. Get the Banshee Exarch. They're running. They know not to mess. Here's something I need to make sure I want to emphasize you should do. Turn all your buildings on to hold your ground stance so your units don't chase endlessly into enemy territory, killing themselves. And we need to make sure everybody caps right now. We need buildings. We need listening posts. We're way behind, but that's because the orcs always do that. They'll rush you. Don't worry. You can get caught up. At least the computer knows how to play orcs. I need this lady. I'm gonna save for her. But we need to build listening posts first, and then it won't be so hard to afford her. Right now we're on defense against the orcs. They're gonna send vehicles, and that's gonna be the big problem. Here we go. Here's one thing we need to do. We need to go get a critical location ASAP. Here we go. I'm going to send these guys here to support this. I'm going to leave the Banshees on that stance because it may be, they may need to be on that stance to chase the enemies properly. Where are my builder ladies? Build listening posts. Hold shift. Wait, press B, hold shift. Select your listening post or however you want to do it. Hold shift, listening posts. Oh, I don't have the money. Anyway, they'll build those. Getting this relic is important. We're going to run these kind ladies over here to support these Guardians. They can always fall back to this. And then we want to get this up too. I'm going to let her start building this first. I think it's okay. There we go. I'm getting another builder. We need one. The next thing I'm going to do is get my Farseer. The orcs are not rushing us, so I don't know what's going on. These dudes aren't capping. You need to pay attention to stuff like that. I'm going to take them off fleet so that they'll shoot if I need them to. And I need these ladies to start teching me up. I need power. Can you build a listening post, dear lady? I need 165. So far this is good. Actually, don't worry about that right now. Come over here. Because these guys are going to cap this soon, and we can build a forward listening post right here, and the Banshees and the Guardians will have a lot of support from that. Where are the orcs? I'm super confused. Are they like amassed in the middle or something? They might be. But we have one of the critical locations, and they don't seem to be interested in it yet. Can I get you? Yes! Alright. She's so expensive, it's hard to get her, but she really helps support this strategy a whole lot. So I like to have the Farseer Okay, the orcs are beating us, so we're gonna have to take back the victory countdown soon. I need this. Please, 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 give it to me. There we go. That's our tech building. This is... I feel super good about this. Run back over here, lady. And build this. So we need to get more money. She'll go on to that. I need to upgrade this. Yes. So now it will shoot, and that way it'll cover those guys. We're super defenseless right here, so I need this. There we go. As soon as this builds, I'm going to start teching up my guys so they do better damage. Here we go. They're coming. I had a feeling it was going to go down like this. So they're trying to melee us. I'm going to run these guys out. The Banshees are built for this. They do really good damage, but they need support. We got to get them out. We can't let them just eat shit like this. So have them run back. We need the Farseer to come up here and cast Psychic Storm right about here. There we go. We've got some good damage on them. But don't fight down in this river. Run up onto the bank. The boss is fucking these guys up. We need this turret ASAP. And lady, why don't you build us a few while you're at it? I'm going to hold shift so she builds a second one. Alright, I need to mind war this dude. Go get him, lady. She can't quite get close enough. They're running. But they did destroy our relic. Here's the problem. We need to go get this middle thing down here. So I'm taking the crew. Let's get another Banshee squad. We're pot committed to this strategy. Oh, and I need to tech up. Get the Banshee Cry, get the Farseer, get everything you can afford. Just start upgrading because this is our battle force now. These dudes are good. They're still alive. They're holding this down. I'm going to send them right here just to cover the back flank. Here's the thing. We got to get this. I have some problems. I need to turn off Fleet of Foot for all these dudes so that they are not doing 50% damage. Yep, keep going, keep going. No. As soon as this up, I need to do this. Let me guide the Banshees. Yeah, we need to get this critical location. Where are my Guardians? Guardians? Go cap this. Stop fucking around. This lady. Where are my Banshees? They're going to have their Banshee Cry upgraded soon. I'm not really paying good attention. Here's some more. Let's go Banshees. Let's get up in this mix. Are all our dudes wrecked? I feel like this is a time that we retreat. I'm going to have Psychic Storm up. That's why I'm retreating for a second. We also have a gun back here. We just need to sort of take some of the heat off of these ladies while they reinforce. I'm going to put a big ass cloud of doom on them in a second and... I need this. This really wrecks orc buildings. This Psychic Storm, it'll just shred their fucking buildings. Alright, let's go. We gotta get this. So just fall back and regroup. We have a bunch more abilities up now. I'm going to select my Farseer so I can control her. I'm going to Psychic Storm right here. That seems like a good spot. I'm going to select this and make sure I hold shift and get the Banshees. And then I'm going to send them forward and make sure they're in the front, because look, they're way the fuck back here doing God knows what. Get up in there, ladies. This is your business, not the Guardians. Run back. Run back. They're getting shredded, so we're running back. But we need to get this, and we can't. So here's what we're going to do. Guardians, go be sneaky assholes on a secret mission and go get this one! Can't do this! We're behind on everything because I'm not paying attention. So we need a support portal. That's why we can't tech up. I'm so focused on trying to like micromanage these goddamn massive orc blobs when I need to be just remembering to fall back. That's basically what you always do on the Eldar. Kite, fall back. Kite, fall back. Kite, fall back. They're killing our shit in the background. They're killing our shit in the background. Turn off fleet. Turn off fleet. Attack these orcs. Attack these orcs. The Farseer and the Banshees are actually pretty good at dealing with these dudes. You'll see though. They can't stand here and do this under turret fire. We're going to shred them. But here comes more. That's the problem with the orcs. I'm going to get another Banshee squad. We're just pot committed. Let's go. Let's go. Farseer, guide the Banshees. Banshees, melee this blob. Farseer, turn off fleet and mind war the war boss. There we go. We got this. We need Vipers right away. This chick's dead. I'm going to try to save her from dying. We got her out. Just kite back. Just kite back. Just kite back. The base will shoot them. We need to get everybody in a group. Get everybody in a group. We have a turret that we built back here, so we're just going to fall back to this. Reinforce. Oh my god, lady, run. You valiant 2-unit menaces. So the orcs are killing us. We do have some units. This is probably why people don't build Banshees. But now we have them fully upgraded. We have all their units and stuff. So we're just going to let them get their like morale back. I'm going to make sure everybody's selected. Turn off fleet. No fleet. No fleet. No fleet. Get a leader. Let's go ahead and get that down on them. And then we're going to select everybody and press attack. I'm pretty sure I need a builder, so I'm just going to send a few back here and hope they don't die. Tech up where I can. Get my Farseer upgrades. She's been kind of a... Okay, lady. We're just getting wrecked. What are you doing? You can do this. You can do this. You can do this. They killed our support portal. So, does triple Banshees Farseer work against the orcs? You can see why people say don't do it. Here they are, giving no fucks. Killing us. Let's use our abilities, I guess, and break their morale. I did play it badly, too. Let's build some power. Hey, these guys. Good job. Run. Run here. You can stop this. Farseer is holding her on. Guide her. Can I guide herself? Can I mind war? Nope, can't. She killed these dudes. Good job, babe. Go get these guys. Go get these guys. Go get these guys. Secret Guardian Squad. Go get it. Go get it. Go get it. They can't build on this, so just steal it out from under them. Oh, shit. They ran into a bunch of gremlins. Okay, come on, ladies. Come on, ladies. This is it. This is the last stand. We have 5 minutes. Just mind war that guy to death. Get him. Melee, melee, melee. What are you doing? Why are they on this? Is this something I'm doing wrong? Maybe this is a better stance. Maybe this is why I'm losing the game. Well, it ain't over yet. Oh, it's about to be. Let's see. Get some of our economy back up. These ladies can punch this down. Go get them. You capture this. You kill these guys. You can. No, I don't think it does that much. We need this. Okay, the Banshees are sort of getting us back in. Oh, another fucking war boss. Okay. That's basically like your mantra whenever you're fighting the orcs. Ugh, another fucking war boss. Because that's how it's gonna be. They're the orcs. Oh, I need a support portal. The orcs killed it, I forgot. Banshees. Good job, ladies. Get down here. Fuck these rocket buttholes up. Go get them, Banshees. Go get them. Go get them. Go get them. Lady, you got a war boss to deal with. Just fuck him up. Alright, I need to get up closer on the mic and speak clearly. I'm leaning back and mumbling to myself because the orcs are just whipping my booty so badly. But we're getting our support portal back up. Hey lady, come over here and build me a listening post. Build me a listening post. You go repair that. And please, can I have a Viper? I'm going to go ahead and get armor too for it while we're at it. This guy a warlock. Oh shit, they're chasing them into the base. I set them to a super aggressive attack stance because they were standing back and not shooting. So just select everybody and hit fleet and try to get them all out. Try to get them all out. Especially this lady, I'm going to start reinforcing her. She'll gain units as she runs, that way she won't die. Here's the Farseer just chilling back. Guess she feels she's done her time. Make sure these ladies are off fleet. We got a few reinforcements. We can go back into the middle and try to force it again, which we need to do before we lose. So let's go. Guardians, Cap, Banshees. Banshees attack. Banshees attack. Farseer, come up here. Guardians, fucking decap it. See, you gotta really just... We're just gonna have them hang out here and cover them. This dude can't fight all these Banshees in this, and we're gonna mind war him. I can even click on him. There we go. He's at about half health. We're gonna Banshee Cry. Don't forget to do that. It's one of their powers that breaks morale. We can use the Farseer's ability to wreck these dudes. As you can see, I'm massively floating my economy because it just takes so much goddamn micromanagement to fight the orcs, to play the Eldar. It's really a shitty matchup for me. I'm surprised I'm still alive. But these guys are maybe sort of kind of keeping me into it. So let me get another one of them. What do I need? Oh, the Seer Council. And I need like 1 million Vipers, please. And can I have whatever this thing makes? Warp Spiders. Go ahead and research that too. Jesus Christo, come up here and kill this. Help them. Alright, we got the Vipers. This should help us significantly. I don't think we can win. The orcs have us in 30 seconds. We're gonna run. We're fast. We might be able to do it. Run. Fleet. 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 Go get it. No. GG. You can see we could fight them. We could kill them. They just overran us, and even the computer knows how to take the strategic control location. So we got beat at our own game by the orcs, boys. There's no shame in that. The orcs are tough opponents. Worthy. My second favorite race in the game. Super cool. It's fun to play them on this map. They have the advantage on this map for sure because it's small. But I've played this map so many times I thought maybe I could take them. No dice. So we lost to the Tau. We beat the Space Marines. We lost to the Sisters. And we lost to the Orcs. Holy smokes, it's been super fun. I don't want to look around. They kicked my ass. I know what happened. I tried a controversial build. Might have gone different if I would have went. This is just my opinion, but I consider the most safe standard build when you don't know what your opponent is going to be is you make a Bone Singer, 2 Guardians and Research, Fleet of Foot, which allows the Eldar to run fast when you press F. And you need this a lot because you always need to be running away. Once you have that, you can either make another Bone Singer, which I've been trying that out. I don't know how it feels, but eventually you need 3. You need 2 to like work on the main buildings and build them as fast as possible, because 2 is the maximum amount of efficiency to have builders working on a building. But then you can have 1 in the background just building power generators, because you're always going to need power gen. You have to just sort of keep an eye on that in the background. And then once you build that, your first building is the aspect portal. You build that right away because it gives you access to all your special units. You can build rangers, and you can research infiltration. As soon as your first power generator is built, it'll give you about 75 power. And then that way they'll be invisible, and it's really hard for early game units to deal with invisibility. In fact, we got a taste of our own medicine with that against the Tau, because their scouting units, the units they start out with, one of their first upgrades is to become invisible. And I think their commander is invisible right out of the gate, and they just fucking wrecked us. And we have like free vision. My scout units, all I have to do is build its leader, and we can see invisible shit, and we still got wrecked by the Tau. They crunked us. But it's because the computer gets such an advantage on harder difficulties. They can get more tech up front, and once the Tau hit like their second tech level, they become really strong. And the way you beat the Tau is you go harass them early. Well, they get a bunch of free shit. It didn't matter how much I would harass them. They start out with a huge advantage, so they did kick our asses, no doubt about that. Let's go see what's next. Bloody hell. It's not bigger, but it seems bigger because of the way it's laid out, and I feel like I've played on this one a bunch too, but I always get it mixed up with Blood River, which is the one that I like better. On Blood River, just by playing well, I've been able to win some matchups that I should have lost against opponents who are my counters. And so I feel like there's no excuse about being close. I feel like the Orcs had an advantage there because it's close and they can overwhelm us, but there's no excuse. I tried a dumb strategy, and it didn't work, and we see why. Like, I just wanted to know, are Banshees worth it or not, in my opinion. It didn't really do that great for us. I had triple Banshees and a Farseer, and I had a whole bunch of upgrades. But the Orcs overwhelmed us so fast I could never get into my support portal. I could never build vehicles. I could never build Falcons or Warp Spiders or any of the stuff that I had planned on. The Orcs, we didn't respect them, and they kicked our ass. So next is going to be bloody hell. Necrons. The Necron commander is super difficult to deal with. I'm going to have to build the Farseer again. This is going to be like, how do I explain this? In the original Dawn of War, when I got into it, the expansion of the time was the one that had the Necrons in it. It was called Dark Crusade. And for a while, I think the Necrons were considered a counter to the Eldar, but the Eldar have a bunch of tricky things that they can do against the Necrons, and they have a bunch of counters to the things that are strong in the Necrons, but you have to play it right, and it's hard, because the Necrons are just unstoppable juggernauts that march forward on you and never stop attacking you. And they take a long time to kill, and they come back to life, and they're hard to deal with. I feel like I'm going to have to try and constantly take and hold this. I feel like we can probably beat them in a take and hold. I don't know if they can handle that. We're going to try another strategy. The Eldar have something called Wraith Tomb that paralyzes buildings. The Necrons have one building that makes everything, so if you just paralyze their main command center, they can't make units, they can't make builders, they can't tech, they can't upgrade, they can't do anything. So we're going to try to abuse that against the Necrons. Let's see, I need them to look, I need them to stand out. Give me the weird looking Necrons, please. Ooh, that looks pretty weird. I need them kind of green and kind of glowing, you know what I mean? Or kind of gold looking. That's how I like my Necrons. I'm not going to be super stupid and picky. This looks awesome. Let's go with that. It's kind of gold and blue. So they're going to look like pharaohs while they're shooting us to death with their green death lasers. That's the way to go for Necrons. You gotta, I feel like you gotta do that. That's definitely 100%. Jarman Primus. I'm gonna remember this, and I'm gonna try to look them up. I like the lore. Every little faction has their lore, so I'm gonna figure out what these dudes are and watch a video on them or something. Let's see. I'm gonna stop talking shit, and we're just gonna get to it. I have to go Ranger Farseer for this, and I just have to play well. And okay, build aspect. No. Build aspect portal. Bone Singer, Guardian, Fleet of Foot, and Bone Singer. If you like, optional. It'll become useful, and it's good to have it in advance rather than need it and have to wait on it. Discards almost everything we have, so I'm going to go ahead and cap it. As soon as this spawns, I'm going to make Rangers. I'm going to post them here, and then I need these ladies to build power. B and P are the hotkeys. These guys need to capture this forward point. It protects our base. Who am I against? Necrons. Holy shit. Okay, so they're going to be kind of slow, but they're going to get their tech super fast, so we're going to have to get ready. This has got to be like, we got to be on our A game. Necrons are strong once they tech. I need 75, please. Please. Give me 75! There we go. And now I can just see what else I can build. I need power. Come on, boys. Run down here and cap this. Where's my little third lady? Oh, she's coming at the end. Okay, here's what I want you to do then, ma'am. Will you please go build me a listing post? Okay, here's what we have to do. We have to take this shit. We can't just sit back and let them get ahead and beat us the way the orcs did. We have to run. This is how we have to win this, because I don't know if we can just annihilate them or straight up beat them. It depends on how good the computer is at playing them. But our guys are already invisible. So here comes the nonsense. We need grenades. Please research. Research that. I need a Farseer ASAP, so I'm going to have to wait on... No, I need a listening post. Because you got to get your economy rolling. You can't just sit on your back foot the whole time. Build this. Please, madam. And then build this. And you fellers can go cap a relic. No, go down here and get this. Go, 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 go. So we have two really well defended points if we can hang on to this, because we have a pile of guys right here. And that's kind of what you want to do with the Eldar. Pile them up, focus fire, kill one unit at a time. Make sure you're off fleet of foot when you're firing so you don't do weaker damage, I guess. It cuts your damage in half while fleet of foot is on, but you run really fast. Okay, where is this lady? Do I have a third lady? I do. She's down here doing good work for the Lord. Make this. What do I need? 225, 225. Okay. We're facing Necrons. Our dude got killed by the Necron Lord. Rest in peace, Guardian Bros. But they did cap this. He's teleporting into these guys. I'm not going to let these guys die. The same way we're going to run them into the base. I need to research this so that this thing becomes a turret. I'm going to leave these guys here to protect this. Please run, ma'am. Please run, ma'am. Please run. Okay, turn off fleet of foot. And reinforce. And just harass them. Harass. Can I build this lady? Please, I need her. Build me power, please. Holy smokes, this is hard. Necrons are hard. Let it never be said that I that I bragged about being good against Necrons. We're gonna let this thing deal damage to him. Don't let your builder get killed. Just kite everything. Turn off fleet of foot. Run back in and attack. He's focused on this. Can I please have this lady? Thank you. Okay. I feel like this might get easier when we have the Farseer because she can kind of duel the Necron Lord, but he's a toughin'. You can see we're not doing much damage at all to him. Nor are these guys. They just killed my listening post. We're gonna kite them around. Just kite. Don't let him kill this lady either. Just keep kiting. The Necrons are big, slow dum-dums, so... He's just straight up attacking our base. He's like, fuck you guys, it's over. Let's get this. I need power. Is that it? We still have builders, so don't give up. I can run this chick up and build a turret. Turret? I can give her turrets. Okay, here we go. Come on, lady. Come get this dude. Just go. Turn on fleet of foot. He's a big, slow, Bela Lugosi looking son of a bitch. Come here. What's wrong with my thing? There we go. There we go! Okay, we don't need to chase. We need to get ourselves established. There's some shit going down on Elm Street over here. This lady's not doing anything. Build power. Build power. Build power. The Rangers, we have just let them alone. Look, but they have kept these dudes out. Okay, come Guardians. Come Guardians. Go, 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 go. Get this. Farseer, go support. Go support. Guardians, go get this. Go get this. Yes, the time for war is nigh. The fucking Rangers are doing your job. They're capping. No cap. Come on, heal this up. And then we want Dark Reapers. We're so not out of the woods, but it's getting better. We held off the first wave. That's something. The Necron Lord ran. He could have just stayed and lived a lot longer, but I think once the Farseer came out, I think the computer has some kind of built-in thing where, oh shit, he automatically respects the enemy commander. So we're going to mind war him right away to get him down. He's taking a shit ton of damage. He's super low. Guide herself. She can't take all this heat. We gotta run. Go, 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 go. Come on. Don't fight. Don't fight. There's too much. Please, Rangers, can you gain some teammates? These guys almost have this, so let's just hope they ignore them. We need you, Dark Reaper. We need you. Come on. Come on, cap it. Saving Private Ryan. Okay, go. They were so close. We can fleet them out. Come right here, boys. Come right here. Reinforce, reinforce. Go support them. Go support them. I think they got them, boys. Turn off fleet of foot. You can psychic storm these guys. It'll mess them up. The Necron Lord is once again being a menace to society. Oh, this chick is working on it already. Let's get her. Let's help her. We need Dark Reapers. 2. We got it. Oh, Rangers. Run back to the turret. And then you can be concealed. Our Farseer died. Rest in peace. Sweet lady, you gave your life to the Eldar cause. You will be remembered. I need this building, please. Shit. The Necron Lord is doing shit. It's really Hurting my feelings. Let's go, let's go, let's go. The Necrons are just like this. You just have to settle in and accept that this is what you're going to have to deal with your whole life when you're fighting the Necrons. Armor. Okay, good. The Rangers have a lot. We're just going to kite for a minute. Kite them this way. Kite them this way. Kite these dudes out. Just keep running in circles. These guys are getting free shots while they chase us. And turn him off fleet. He's reinforcing. So he'll get dudes, and then you can just take these guys and run them around. The Rangers need to be off fleet, but these guys who are running can be on fleet. See, these guys' morale is broken, so they can't do shit, but they just blew up our aspect portal. And they can turn around and fire. They're starting to get wrecked, but where's my builder lady? Sweet, sweet builder lady, are you still alive? Give me 2, please. We fought them off, but they came in and destroyed everything that we have. We need an aspect portal. And you, dear lady, can you build me a support? I don't have the money, of course. We still have all this. They didn't cap it, so let's go build a listing post. Maybe we can get back in the game. When she's done with this, I'll have her build one down here too. We still have a strategic point, so they're not beating us yet, but they're getting this one. No, 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 no. Please come right here. Get the Reapers immediately, and we can just spam Reapers. Get spam Reapers. It's probably what we should have done from the beginning. We have Rangers. Go get this, please. Kind Bone Singer lady, can you go get that? And how about you? What are you doing? I know there's another one somewhere. She just got this. Good lady, good lady. Shit. Necron Lord and this spidery dude, don't fight them. They're bad news bears. This thing already shoots, so I'm just having her repair this. We're going to turn off fleet, and we're going to have them attack move right here. The Rangers are breaking this thing's morale, but they can see it, so I'm going to have them run. They have cover from this turret, and she's going to build this up. I'm going to move the Rangers into the cover, and then move the Reapers up to help them. The Reapers, oh my god, there's some kind of... You don't want to see this, we're getting more Reapers. We're getting more Reapers. I need to get this. Okay, lady, come down here and build this up for me, please. You're doing fantastic work for the Eldar cause. Oh, this dude is a dirty butthole sniffer. Let's run. Let's run. Don't die, Miss Builder Lady. Teleport out. Teleport out. Please go into stealth and attack. Just go into attack. I know you like to run around in circles, but go get them, fellers. Go get them. There's a bunch of you. This might be dumb, but I feel like I really need to do a forward gun right there. As you can see, I'm floating power. I need to run these guys out. They're veterans. They're veterans of the Eldar cause. I'll just let them sit back here invisible and cool off for a minute while the Dark Reapers spam this thing, but they can't really do damage, so we need this. As soon as possible, we need a Fire Dragon to do good vehicle damage. They're really good against those Wraiths, though. Okay. Go get our economy up, lady. You guys just stay there and hold this. You guys... come to this side. No. You guys go over here. Go spam him down. The Rangers can... Ooh! Nope, 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 nope. Jump out. Jump out. Nice lady. Build me some power. Please and thank you. Run, elves, run! It's fucking Necrons! That's just how I feel the whole time that I'm playing Necrons. Run! It's fucking Necrons! I need a fire dragon, please. Please, there we go. Once I get this dude, I can fight their little beetle thing a little bit more. Do I have secret builder ladies hiding? There's my rangers. Come on up. This builder lady, hey, come on back. Come on back into the safety of the base. I need them to build me a support portal. Okay, here we go. Let's see if the fire dragons help with this. Everybody up, everybody up, everybody up. You can focus fire. We need to do this. The computer's gonna win in 3 minutes. I'm gonna have the rangers cap because I think they do the least amount of damage. And then I want these guys to... Shit, where are they? Fire, yeah. I need the rangers to cap. No, just the rangers. I'm so bad at this, sorry. There we go. And where are the fire dragons? Can you please attack this goddamn thing? There we go. These are the guys that I want. They finally got that damn thing killed. Now can you guys go please fight them? We'll chase them up here. We'll reinforce this. I'm sure I'm getting backdoored somewhere, but we need this. We've stopped them. They're gonna win in 2 minutes if we just do nothing. Okay, come here, come here, come here. I'll get this guy. Oh, come here, come here, come here, come here, come here. You guys. Turn on fleet. There we go. You guys turn off fleet, off. Holy shit. These valiant rangers. I need to go back these dudes up. Everybody go. Oh, please, kind ladies. I'm getting behind. I'm overwhelmed with micromanagement. I need a fucking support portal. Please, please, please. Okay. We're out of space, so we need webways. So we're going to build one here. And then we're going to hold shift, and I'm going to build one down here as well. This will help us see all this bullshit. We have this. There's no reason to be here. Run, fellas. Mission accomplished. Christmas is saved. Yeah, focus this fucker down. Kill him. I think they're about to beat us. I don't know how to stop it. We don't have 2 of these. But I'm falling apart. I'm overwhelmed. They got us. 10 seconds. I'll win in 6 minutes, but I mean, that's not enough. I needed these 2, and I'm fighting them, but it's taking everything I got, and I don't have enough micromanagement to handle it. The Necrons whoop my ass, so just imagine that real Necron players are going to be even worse. They're going to attack you even sooner. They're going to kill you even faster. They're hard to deal with. I tried to use a Farseer to counter the Eldar, the Necron Lord, because he's so strong. But he has like ways to resurrect. He can teleport on top of you. He can raise all the dead units around him so they all just come back and you're dealing with them all over again. He's really fucking impossible to kill. He can phase shift out of reality, and like the Farseer can kind of scare him off by putting Mind War on him because he'll retreat if he has low health, but otherwise he's just in your base ignoring everything. From the start of the game you could see he just was in our base. I had turrets, I had units firing on him. He beat the shit out of everything I had until he was satisfied, and then he walked out like nothing happened. So, props to the Necrons. They're very strong. Whew. Alright, I'm losing more than I'm winning. I think so far I've only beaten the Space Marines in these series. Space Marines are an old counter of mine, but that's no excuse. I'm definitely rusty. I'm definitely not playing to my optimum level. It's kind of the point. I'm trying to go through these and just see how good I am against the computer. So I know I'm not ready for multiplayer. I'm going to at least play every single faction once just to get used to the basic ebb and flow, because you can kind of, if you don't know like what all the high level special crazy shit that the enemy team does, just end the game before you get there, because you really can end the game with like tier 1, 2, and 3 at max units. Like, you don't get much more. Like, you don't usually get your super unit. Maybe in team games like 2 versus 2 or 3 versus 3 you get all that crazy end game shit, but most of the time you can just end the game with basic stuff. My guys, they walked over me with just troops. They just overwhelmed me, and sometimes that's all it takes to win. Alright, let's go see what the next race is. The next faction. My apologies. Bloody hell, tough map. Dead Man's Crossing looks kind of cool because you're more opposed to each other, but there's like a river right here in the middle. So it's kind of going to be this battle for this river, and I think I've played this before. So let's go ahead and jump in. And our next race is the Imperial Guard. I don't know how this is going to go, but I've played 4 games against the Imperial Guard and I've won each time. I don't think the Imperial Guard is great against the Eldar. And I think it complicates that even further that the computer is not great at playing the Imperial Guard. But I will admit, I was still rusty when I played them and I struggled. I eventually beat them, but they kicked my ass at the start of the game, because they just start with more stuff than you do. That's what hard difficulty means. And you can rank it up as much as you want. Make it 2 or 3 times more hard on yourself if you want to. Just take the ice baths and go on the carnivore diet and beat all the Joe Rogan challenges. You can do that shit. It's hard. I'm not good enough to do that, but I used to play on the hardest difficulty when I was at my peak, and I'm not as good as that anymore. Not by a long shot. Not by a long shot. So let's just keep trying, though. I think I can take these guys. I feel good about this one. I didn't feel good about the last 2, and I turned out to be right. But I think I can take these guys. I am going to try something new. This is a strategy some people do, because I know these guys are going to be annoying. So we're going to build an aspect portal, and then I'm going to go Bone Singer, Triple Guardian, and Fleet of Foot. Because they have a lot of little troops and a lot of little commander units, and I need to be capping territory against them because they're going to build up a bunch of damn buildings. So I don't know how good this is, but it's going to be as good as I can manage it, to be honest. Here's the first thing I'm going to do. I'm taking this GD critical location, because it's been the contending point in the game ending the last couple of times. We're going to build... Can I build 2 power? Do I have enough? I'm building 2 power because we have triple guardians, so that's our guys right now. That's what we're depending on for defense. I can't move around. There we go. I'm used to kind of like having the mouse move the edge of the map, but maybe I was doing something wrong. Could have been operator error. I'm going to cap all these back points around my base too, just so that we get something good. I'm going to research Dark Reapers. We're just going to be like a full offense army with all like the heavy weapons and guardians backing them up with grenades, I think. Try that. Get a Dark Reaper. No, we need listening posts, so come up here, ladies. We need your help. I'll get a 3rd one. Go up here and support these guys, please. Ladies, would you kindly build me a listening post as soon as we get 80 bullshit. Looks like we're on top of this so far. These guys have this. I don't want them to sit around. They can go back here and cap this. This is like a little remote spot that's going to be hard for the enemy. It'll be annoying. They'll try to take it from us a bunch, but I need money. Money. Don't forget. Blue is what I call money. It's requisition. I just want these guys to support them. And I'm going to give them a warlock too. I think so far we're out capping them and shit. I'm going to give us a nice little defensive backdoor turret as soon as we have money. 80. We are running into them, but we capped this first. So now we have 2-1 on these guys. Let's just chase them down. This is good. I'm good with this. Hold this. Come back here. Come back here. Have these dudes back here. I don't know what's happening. They're not like obeying this command, so I'm going to hit A for attack move and have them attack right here. This is good. Make this a turret. Come on back, ladies. We're going to jump you right here. Can you build me a power generator, please, madam? Do we have money for the soul shrine yet? We do not. We need a listening post. We got this covered. So right now we're standing on the win condition. In negative cover, but we have 2 squads. If they run a lot of heat on us, we'll just retreat. We don't have to fight them with this strat. There we go. That's good. Can you please go build me a listening post, kind lady? Can you please start me a soul shrine? Nope, not yet. We're getting there, though. We're getting money. And they're not, because they're not over here fighting us, so we'll just capitalize on this. I want these guys, yeah, they have their leader building up. I need some Dark Reapers as soon as possible to go back these dudes up. We can get this. This is a hell of a choke point. Holy smokes. Come up here, lady. You have a secret mission. Go to these dudes ASAP. Can you please build me a soul shrine? No? Still not enough money? Holy smokes. Alright, this is turning into a bad deal, so let's run back. We don't want to sit here and take fire from these guys. Please run, my friends. Please. I'm going to try to save them. Nope. Sad loss, sad day. Please build me a listening post, ladies, so we have something to run back to. And can you guys please cap? And can you guys please support? Turn fleet off. Turn this stance off so they don't chase. This dude is effing them off, and I'm having such a sad fucking day about it. I just want to go back to my base and build a soul shrine, but I never have enough money, so I'm just going to let them die for a second. Because this is important. Sometimes you just have to let you dudes get their teeth fucking kicked in, because you can't get behind on your macro management. And unfortunately I had to do that. And maybe I'm a bad player, but that's just how it shook out. Run, boys, run! So they're overwhelming us. We're falling back to this turret. And I'm going to try to get these guys built up a little bit, because they're our only stuff. I think we lost all of our guardians, maybe, except one squad, which is why this is not an ideal build, but I thought maybe it would help me against early game Imperial Guard. We do have a bunch of points captured. I need to have this chick go build some of it up. Please build one here. We need our economy. Eventually we can catch up to these guys. And I'm going to build her a friend to help her with this shit. Turn off fleet. Gain this. We're buying some time because they still have to cap this. See, they still haven't taken it from us, so we're winning right now still. Three minutes we're gonna win if they don't stop us, so there we go. Get improved firepower, because that's what we need for these D-bags is what they are, really. I hate the Imperial Guard. Alright, fellas. Give me one more squad. Give me one more squad. Let's go. Here they come anyway. Just kite them around. They're bullshit. Let the guns do a bunch of work. Don't let your builders get killed. We have another turret back here we can upgrade. They'll chase us in. These guys don't need to be on fleet. Don't. Oh, our Guardian squad died. They're wrecking us right now. So here's what we do. We need this. We need to tech up. Tech up. When in doubt, tech up. Give me a leader for this guy and we'll go take him on. This turret is buying us a lot of time. Let's go up here and fight them. They knocked us down a peg and left. That's all they wanted to do. They didn't even decap it. They're already winning because they have this, but they're going back to decap the other stuff. We have some things in the back that we sneakily took over, so we're still doing okay. I'm gonna have her call me a generator in as soon as... No, I don't. I'm floating power big time. I'm gonna have her come build this listening post while these guys stand guard. We have 6 minutes. We held it a lot longer than they did, so we can build up. I need Vipers. Okay, please, kind ladies, what else can you build for me? Here's what I want to do is I want to get this. I need to keep them back here. Get the armor upgrade. Can I mobilize for war? Not quite yet. Okay, they're over here. So now what we want to do is run and rush this really quick while they're busy trying to kill this dumb thing. Hopefully they don't have a bunch of guys there. If they do, we'll turn around and run back. There we go. Take the first group, turn on fleet, kite them back. Let them regroup, turn off fleet, get attacked. Take this group, turn on fleet, run back, turn it off, keep attacking. Bye bye. That's how you get rid of those guys. Okay, you. Go here. Oh, yeah. Definitely kill this thing. There we go. Sorry, I got distracted. I need this. I need this. And then I need this. I don't have the money. And I need some Vipers. And I need some money. Shit, holy crap, there's a bunch of dudes. Let's run. Let's run. Don't die. Don't die, please. Don't die. Fall back, my homies. My Dark Reaper homies. Okay, now you can shoot again. Holy smokes, what am I doing? Am I the Scott Bakula meme? Please go attack. Please go attack. Please go. Please go. Attack move. Thank you. You too, fellas. Oof. Here we go. More guys, more guys, more guys. Spam Reapers. Please, 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 let this work. Let this work. So far they're doing work. Reapers are good anti-infantry. Okay, when in doubt, spam Reapers, right? Kind of something I learned with the Zerg when I played StarCraft is, you know, a whole lot of Hydralisks are really good. Hang on. Cancel this. Please build me a webway right here. We have a lot of guys if we can just get them to focus, but here's something stupid happening. We're just eating shit from grenades. This unit only has 2 dudes left, so let's get them out. We can run back to this. She's almost done with this. She's almost done. We need a Viper. ASAP. There we go. We can set the rally point here. We need to go up and support this. She just built it. And let's get a healing way station turn off fleet of foot so that these guys fire at full capacity. Okay, come on, come on, come on. Come on up here, buddy. Come on up here and start disrupting these dudes. Alright, run back, fellas. It's not worth it. Let them attack the webway. Your Eldar blood is more valuable than that stupid webway. Okay. Okay, go help them out. I need warp spiders. We're getting knocked down by dumb grenade shit. They don't do great damage against this, but I don't have enough guys. I need definitely a Wraith Lord, I think, will do the job. Old Goldie. This guy is taking too much heat. I'm going to run him out. Where's my sweet little builder ladies? Go get him. Go heal that dude up. I'm going to have her go up here and build a webway right here. Since our other one got destroyed. Run back, fellas. It's not worth dying. Don't die. Don't die. He died. I told him not to. We can let them attack this for a minute. Can I give him... I have no money. I'm on the back foot the whole game. I regret talking shit about the Imperial Guard. Okay. They are really just spanking me. I didn't do something right. Maybe it was the triple Guardians. I usually do double Guardians. It's stealth. This thing can take a lot, but they need to support it. Get up in here and shoot. I'm nuts. Come into turret range. Come into turret range. There we go. I'm kind of on the back foot. They're going to beat me the same way that the orcs did. I just can't get out. I can't overwhelm enough of their little dudes, their little buttholes. But, yeah, they kicked my ass. Maybe I'm tired from the marathon. I don't want to make excuses, but something's got to give. I didn't win against them. Usually what I expect them to do is make a bunch of vehicles because they have so much more money than I do. But I'm not killing them. They're killing my shit. They took over the whole map. They just spanked me fair and square. So far the only race I've been able to pull a win off against is the Space Marines. Alright, let me see who's next and I'll decide if I'm gonna keep going. This might have to be part one. I played several matches. I lost several matches. I feel like I was a pretty good sport about it, but I'm getting tired. Let's see, this map, this is a fun map, and it's tough, I think, if I'm remembering it correctly. I seem to remember having played it a lot. Let's take a look, see who my next opponent is. Eldar, it's the mirror match. Interesting. Okay, so this is, we only have like 3 more to go, so I might as well just tough it out. Because these haven't really... The good thing about these matches is if you're getting your ass kicked, it's not going to be for that long. You can just go again. That's how you get better. It's not like some games where you're held hostage for 45 minutes. You can surrender if you're having a bad time. It's 1 versus 1. Maybe not if you're in a team game with your friends, but if you're in a team game with your friends, I just say stick it out. You're there to have fun with your friends. If they're getting bummed and they want to surrender, you can surrender, but I would say always try to stick it out when you're playing with your friends and have the best attitude, because your friends don't have a lot of time. They're there trying to have a good time just like you are. So I would say just try to keep it as fun as possible. Alright, we're going to pause. I think this is going to be the end of this stream just so I can take a break. I feel like I'm getting worse. I felt pretty confident about beating the Imperial Guard and I totally didn't. I totally got wrecked. So what I'm going to do now is what I used to always do back in the day, is go back and watch the replay and see what I did wrong. And that's the #1 way to get better at this game. Usually you can tell what it is pretty obviously when you watch the replay. You're doing something wrong, and that's why you lost. Maybe you can figure it out, but it's just you one-on-one. There's nobody else there. It's you. You gotta win or you gotta lose on your own merit. And that's why I think this is my favorite game of all time. So I'm going to go back and watch, and I thank you for watching along with me and watching me get my ass kicked. I wrote it in the description of the stream before it even started. I knew I was going to get my ass kicked a whole bunch, and I still had a good time doing it because I'm flexing old muscles. I'm trying old builds. I'm seeing what works and what doesn't, and I definitely did a lot of what doesn't. So I kind of have a rule of thumb build I'm going to stick to, and then I'm going to try to get better at micromanaging so I can enter my tech faster. I think that's why I lost most of these games, is I didn't tech up fast enough. I floated a bunch of money or power and I didn't utilize it efficiently. So I need to kind of try and tweak that and work on my macro for sure. For sure. Because what happens with the Eldar is inevitably you have to select the unit, make sure you have the right unit, turn on fleet of foot, make them run over here, turn off fleet of foot, make them shoot. You have to do all this bobbing and weaving and activating their abilities and shit to get the most out of them. They are a challenge, and that's why they are my favorite and why I'm just determined to get good with them. But if you can pull it off, they are really strong, and it feels really good when you win with them. So I'll see you next time to finish off the last 3 races, maybe even later on tonight if you're still interested in checking it out. We're going to play the Eldar mirror match. We're going to play the wretched, hated Dark Eldar, my most fucking hated opponents. And then Chaos, who is only just a very close second. Fuck Chaos, I hate you. The evil, dark, ugly, nasty, monstrous, violating forces of Chaos are the arch enemies of the Eldar. Maybe these Space Marines and other people think that they're the true enemies of the Eldar, but the Eldar hate Chaos, and rightfully so. And that's something that they should share in common with every civilized race. So if there's one thing that we can all agree on is fuck Chaos. Fuck Chaos. And I feel confident in saying that. Alright, I'll see you next time on more Dawn of War Definitive Edition Eldar versus the Galaxy.